Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast on a mission to inspire a world where food makes us better. Guys, I hope you didn't forget who is on the other side of this microphone. My name is Angela Shurina. I'm a certified nutritionist, nutrition and health coach, and I help people to change, to fine-tune their eating, their nutrition and lifestyle habits to reach and maintain their health, fitness, weight loss, and productivity goals. I can coach you on anything from balanced diet to intermittent fasting if you are into that, to plant-based diet, to keto diets, to just again balanced pattern of eating and lifestyle to reach the goals that are important to you, health and fitness and weight and productivity, and to learn how to maintain them based on science, not on somebody else's beliefs or theories or passions. All right, so it's all fact-based nutrition and health. Besides that, guys, starting this week, we're gonna shorten our episodes. They're gonna be very practical with a little bit of knowledge, a lot of practice, but I'll try to maximize value per minute and deliver bite-sized nutrition and lifestyle wisdom faster. So you can learn more, apply, and get on with your productive and inspired days. So today we are talking about calories, guys. Even though nutrition and lifestyle, they're not about really calories or ideal body weight. Like the most important thing is how you feel, right? How you perform and that you avoid diseases down the road and how much energy you have. So all that, the quality of your life matters much better. But of course, if you don't know how to maintain a healthy body weight, that can really negatively impact the quality of your life and the productivity and energy levels and everything. And one of the things that is very kind of wrong in our food system, in our food environment right now, is that by default, our food system makes us eat more. So you need to develop some habits to manage your food intake, your calories, or the amount of food you eat, whatever you call it. You need to learn how to do that. And whenever I work with someone, I always teach them how to maintain their calories that they need to consume for health, for fitness, but also not to get overweight, how to maintain that in a simple way. Because you're not going to be counting your calories or your macros every single day till the rest of your life. It's not possible. Life is too complicated. You need to be flexible, right? You can't do that. But you can develop some habits, some guidelines that work in your life and help you to maintain your ideal body weight and your health. And so one of the skills you need to develop again is how to manage your food intake, the amount of foods you eat. And some people think, and you hear a lot about that, like calories in, calories out. You need to know your calories. You need to count your calories, lose weight, maintain weight. But you don't necessarily need to count calories at all. Like I'm saying, you need to measure your food, but calories can be too complicated. Like what you're going to do till the rest of your life now, weigh your food. Sometimes it's just not possible to know exact amount of every single piece of food on your plate, right? But you need to measure the amount of food in some way. And so a lot of people I worked with, they measure servings. They manage servings and the kind of foods in those servings. So, for example, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, whatever you have, if you want to lose some weight, just have a little bit less of it, right? If you have a plate, most of you use certain plate size, then as simple as that, reduce that plate, buy a new set of plates that are a little bit less. And for your brain, the plate size is one of the cues to tell your brain, to tell you that you are satisfied, you are no longer hungry. So by reducing your plate size, I'm not talking about some crazy reduction like go for some kids plates. No, I'm talking about just smaller plates. Maybe, when you go to a supermarket, they have like big plate, they have medium plate, they have really small plate. So go for medium. Instead of large, go for medium. Or maybe choose another brand they have that has smaller plate size. Not significantly, but maybe like an inch, maybe inch and a half, maybe 2 inches, and then use these plates for your dinners and lunches and breakfast. And that's how you're going to measure your portion size. Or what works for some people, people decide not to eat certain food or eat less of it. Like if you eat pasta or potatoes or, I don't know, or what else can you eat? Or maybe you eat a lot of meat. Then maybe reduce the portion. Simply eat like half of it or 3/4 of it, and do it on a regular basis. Have some kind of rule for weight loss stage and weight maintenance that you can follow easily. Or maybe now you decide to not have your sweet drink, your sweet coffee, and that's it. Or maybe you decide not to snack. Maybe you decide to eliminate one snack and then just eat your meals. It can be as simple as that. Like, to give you my example, I don't snack ever. I don't eat sugar, and I eat a plate of fruit when I break my fast. I have half a liter of yogurt. I have 3 servings, 3 handfuls of nuts and seeds. I have a lot of vegetables, about 300 grams of protein, and about 200 grams of cooked beans or lentils or whatever. And that's what I do. And if on one day it's a holiday, it's party, it's somebody's celebration, and I eat more, then next day I eat less. I skip one meal, right? So there are millions of ways to simply maintain your caloric intake. But in our food environment, if you don't do anything and you eat food, whatever, your mind thinks about food or whatever food is available or offered to you, you by default gonna overeat. And you're going to gain weight over years. And it's not going to happen overnight. That's the mistake in thinking that a lot of you guys might be doing. It's not going to happen overnight. No. It's like 200 calories here, 300 calories there, 100 calories there. And day by day, you overeat by a tiny amount. And then in several years, you're like, oh, I'm 10 pounds heavier. And it's not because of age. No, it's because you've been overeating for the past several years. And then you're like, well, I need to lose it, and I need to lose it right now. But the thing is, you've been accumulating it for years. So don't be surprised that it takes a little bit of effort to lose that. Anyhow, the most important message of today is if you want to maintain ideal body weight through ages, through your life, without counting calories, you need to figure out your own way how to manage calories. Again, some people use servings, use plate size for, if you want to eat more vegetables and fruit, use bigger plates for them. If you want to eat less, potatoes, pasta, and meat, use small size plate or cup for it. And if you go out to a restaurant, then eat half a serving. That's going to be your new rule. And develop these rules and maintain them for life. And that's how you're going to maintain your weight for life. Another interesting fact, guys, did you know that if you use tall glasses compared to wide bottom glasses, you're always going to drink less? Because tall glass creates the impression in your mind that there is a lot. And so you naturally try to drink less of it, unless, somebody pours it to the whole glass to you. But usually people tend to drink less from tall glasses. Just a smart thing if you are into caloric liquids. But guys, one of the actually major hack how to reduce your calories is stop drinking them in smoothies and juices, because they provide the less amount of satiety. They keep you full less than solid foods that you have to chew. So one of the hacks that I use with all of my clients is to eliminate liquid calories. And you might eliminate 200 calories per day, but that counts, guys. Over the course of weeks, months, and years, you're gonna lose weight just by not drinking your calories. How simple is that? Maybe you have a rule: don't drink your calories. That's it. So And our episode is finished. First short episode. So the main takeaway, if you want to maintain ideal body weight and not accumulate weight over the years, little by little, but it adds up, then figure out a way to measure servings of different foods. Maybe it's going to be no snacks, or maybe it's going to be no liquid calories, or that, that's why intermittent fasting works for so many people, because people just eliminate like one meal a day. And as long as you maintain good quality foods for the rest of the meals, it's quite a neat way to maintain your caloric intake without having to think about it too much. So whatever that is, and if you have troubles figuring out what it can be, please reach out and I'll help you out to brainstorm a few ideas for you and maybe your spouse, maybe your family. So do reach out, figure out your own rules, a few rules that are going to help you to maintain maybe caloric deficit for now when you're losing weight, or to maintain ideal body weight for life. Because again, remember, by default, our food environment today will make you overeat if you don't pay attention to that. And the brain will not help you, because the brain wants more on energy, not less. It doesn't really care about your six-pack or whether you're going to be obese in 20, 30 years or not. For the brain, what's important is energy and procreation. And overeating seems to be good for both. That's it for today, guys. Let me know how you liked shorter episode, and till next time, guys. Well, first of all, it's Monday. Have an awesome week, inspired, crush it, and till next time, till tomorrow, eat better daily.